In our sport, where success is measured by how many times you finish first, it's not about being good, it's about being the best. Back in my day, it was an endurance race, maintaining a steady level of greatness throughout a season. Today, there's a sprint to the finish. A driver must be at his best for 10 weeks, 3 races at a time, and one final race for it all. For just over a decade, Jimmie Johnson has strived to be the best in our sport, and he's done just that on the racetrack 6 times.
My God, I can't believe it. History, boys.
He hasn't just been the best on the track, he's been a champion off the track too. He's an amazing dad, a teammate that can be counted on, a family man, and a world-class athlete. I don't think anyone, even Jeff, knew how truly great Jimmie would turn out to be.
Jimmie Johnson is the 2006 champion.
Winning one championship can be mentally and physically exhausting. Trying to defend a title and go win back-to-back titles, well, that's truly a difficult task.
Yarborough, he wins.
Back in the 70s, Cale won 3 in a row, and we never thought we'd see anyone do that again.
And here comes the checkered for...
Jimmie Johnson makes history as a 3-time consecutive NASCAR Sprint Cup champion.
Please welcome to the stage the other 3-time champion, Cale Yarborough.
He's a great man, great race car driver. I'm sure you're going to win a lot more.
And he did.
Jimmie Johnson is a 4-time,
5-time champion. History, boys. No one ever.
Now I got to figure out what the hell to say about winning 5 of these things. Everybody's going to want to know what it means. I don't know. It's pretty damn awesome, I can tell you that.
It meant your own place in history, a mark never set in our sport.
And here he comes, champion for the 6th time, one behind Richard Petty the King and the late great Dale Earnhardt, who have 7.
But he didn't stop there.
He has punched his ticket to Homestead. Jimmie Johnson wins in Martinsville.
Heading into Homestead, Johnson held a 63-point lead over Matt Kenseth, but early on, Kurt Busch put a scare into the 48 team.
He might have hit a small piece of debris from that accident, bouncing down the racetrack, a spring rubber or something. You see under the word Monty, the E there, where the Monte Carlo is on that front part of the grill. See the hole punched right there in Jimmie Johnson's car, and they're going to hold him here and fix that hole because it affects the handling.
As Johnson's crew had done all year, though, they fixed the damage and charged toward the checkered flag.
And Jimmie Johnson is the 2006 NASCAR Cup Series champion.
After coming close many times, Jimmie Johnson finally sealed the deal on his first Cup championship. The 48 team knew they would need to mount a charge of their own, and did they ever? Johnson reeled off 4 straight wins at Martinsville, Atlanta, Texas, and Phoenix.
Dude, you are incredible. Awesome job today. Good job.
The streak gave Johnson an 86-point lead over Jeff Gordon heading into the season finale. Johnson started on the pole and kept pace with Jeff Gordon all night, cruising to his 2nd Cup championship.
You guys are awesome. Thank you, boys.
Johnson's consecutive titles made him the first driver to win back-to-back championships since Jeff Gordon in 1997 and 98. And gets it done, Burton wins at Charlotte. After a mistake-free Martinsville win for Jimmie Johnson, a pit road speeding violation at Atlanta put the 48 team a lap down. A late race decision to pit gave Johnson a fresh start, and he picked off cars one at a time to finish 2nd, much to the surprise of the victorious Edwards.
You saw who finished 2nd behind you. Who finished 2nd? The 48. Are you kidding me? He came all the way back. They took tires, and he drove back to 2nd place now, so you've still got some work to do.
Man, you've rained on my parade all day.
I'm sorry. I'm telling the truth.
Could have done without that one.
Carl Edwards began to mount a charge a week later at Texas. While the 48 had problems all day, the 99 stretched his fuel mileage to win and gained 77 points on Johnson. Johnson would rebound in Phoenix to take a 141-point lead into the final race of the season, the largest margin in the history of the chase. Carl Edwards did not go down without a fight. The 99 dominated the night, but it was still not enough.
Jimmie Johnson makes history as a 3-time consecutive NASCAR Sprint Cup champion.
The championship was Johnson's 3rd in a row, tying him with Cale Yarborough as the only drivers to win 3 consecutive Cup Series championships.
There he comes out of turn 4, and Denny Hamlin will take the white flag 1.5 miles away. And there is Jimmie Johnson 1 lap away from making history. So Denny Hamlin will come down the back straightaway, and barring incident, Hamlin will come down and take the checkered flag for his 4th win in 2009. But folks, the story is history being made by a driver, Jimmie Johnson. There comes Hamlin. Open up the history books, folks. On a November night in 2009, Jimmie Johnson is a 4-time Cup winner.
Three and 4. The championship is going to go to Jimmie Johnson, and if you don't think he's going to be one of the greatest, think
You're
again.
looking at the 5-time champion.
You're looking at him.
Boy. Unbelievable! Yeah! Woo!
Dominated the second half of the race along with Dale Jr., held him off at the end. Checkered flag, career win 23, Denny Hamlin, your winner at Homestead Miami Speedway. Matt Kenseth will finish 2nd, and here he comes, champion for the 6th time, it's Jimmie Johnson.
2013, excuse me. Yes! Thank you guys. What a race team. You guys are amazing. Thank you. Thank you, my man. Thank you. What a...
This time, I wonder what it feels like to find the one in this life, the one we all dream of, but dreams just aren't enough. Coming back into the restart zone. Great restarts by both the 48 and the 22. Kyle Larson drops back to 2nd, but he fights back on the outside. Here comes the 4. Kevin Harvick racing that 22 hard.
Come on, baby. Come on.
Jimmie Johnson out front. They pass the overtime line.
Half lane higher.
Larson looking at the high side. This time by.
Not a perfect lap.
White flag in the air. One more time around from Miami. Jimmie Johnson has never won at Homestead Miami Speedway, but he's never been in a position where he's had to win for a championship. Down the backstretch he goes. A half a lap away from the championship. Jimmie Johnson through 3 and 4. Make room. Richard Petty and Dale Earnhardt. There's another 7-time champ. Jimmie Johnson wins his 7th NASCAR Sprint Cup championship.
You are looking at 7-time champion, Sprint NASCAR champion, Jimmie Johnson. I don't even know what to say. Jimmie Johnson, man, I am so proud of you. So proud of you. Doing good, man. Doing great.
Someone cares, someone to love with my life in their hands. The sky